Hello. Right, I'm just gonna I need to find a different way to do real. My plan is just to cover that and then it's not there, right? Yeah, so this is like not ideal. I'm very sorry. But I thought I would do a craft stream for the first time in a long time. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be because I have been just trying. Just gonna do an object check. Okay, that's good. We're good. No, not higher up, not higher up. No, stop. Yeah, so I was supposed to be on here like ages ago, and then I procrastinated a ton because it's me, and then I was like, oh, we'll get that light is actually quite distracting, but I don't know if it will actually go anywhere else. Just bear uno momento, just look at the back of my microphone. Right, this is my mouse, we don't want to knock that off. Please don't knock the webcam. Keep going. Leave. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. So, we're doing some more of the very first sock of. Just ignore that. You can't see this. It's a like tripod thing, but these go so far, and it takes up like loads of the desk. So I kind of want to get. I don't know if like a clamp would benefit me. I don't think I can get a clamp because my desk. You can kind of see a little bit of me down here. A little bit of the background. Oh, my shelf. That's a box down here. Where's my hand here? Here's what you can see. I just got some boots. But this is a drawer. So I'd have to like open the drawer and then have it attached to the desk like that. And I don't know if I really want to do that. You know? I don't know if I really want to do that. Right, stop opening the drawer. So, we are doing a little more of an knitting stream. Because this sock is my first sock. And if you remember, I want to make 4 this year. Kind of need to move that pumpkin because it's going directly across where I want it to go. And this is my first pair. So we're not doing very well considering how far we are in the year. However, we have finished. Get off. We have finished 1. It looks quite like comfy and slouchy and stuff, and it's really soft. Like you can see, it's quite fuzzy with the webcam's not very good. Also, I don't know if the wind is picking up, but I have my window open because it is very humid and I will die. So I'm sorry if you can hear the wind, but if I do not have it, I will be a puddle of sweat and no one wants to sweat you out, you know? It's just not fun. It's not fun at all. So I finished this one a little bit ago, and it's really annoying because this pattern is like super simple. These are just like 3x3 or however they're called. And you just like pick 3 stitches up, then knit 3 with those 3. There's a very handy YouTube video. That's what I was supposed to do. Dang it, I was supposed to put the pattern for the socks in the thing, but I've forgotten. It is the Nutmeg Socks by Tanya Barley. And they're super easy. Like, they're so mindless, because it's just like 3x3, then you knit 3, then 3x3, and then it's like 2 rows, I think, of just knit, and then also the back is just knit. And it's so easy, and I don't know why it's taking me so long. Especially when I have others that I want to do. Let me see what's in this one. Oh, that's the band one. That's the, is it the walking in the park yarn or something? I started them last year, so they don't count towards the finished thing for this year because that's cheating, and I might have to check. But it'll be fine. I just haven't had the giggles, you know. I've had just so many other things to do, and it's just not been on my to-do list greatly. But at this point, I believe we are at the, I think I dropped one here, so don't mind that. A bit ugly. But we are at the point where I now need to do the heel flap. So, it's telling me heel flap is worked on. This is a free pan, so I'm okay. I feel okay reading the instructions. Because no one's losing any material. This is a little stitch marker. I'm gonna say that I made, but I literally just put the charm on the thing, so like, made it. But like, I have one that's a carrot. It's on my darning needle right now, but it's just a little. Come here, stop. It's just a little sparkly carrot. I got these, I think, from the works, like ages ago. But it's a fun little carrot, and it's sparkly. It's kind of heavy for socks, but I still use it anyway. So, you know. And considering we are gonna be putting some stitches on hold, I have got this giant nappy pin. I got this from my nana because I steal most of her knitting things, and she gave me this. So I don't know what they're actually called because they were just like loose, but I think they're just like stitch holders or something. Big yawn. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. The heel flap has worked on the last 33 stitches before the beginning of round marker, which means I need to do something with these two. What thing am I on? So if I'm on number 9, there's a stocking arrow, so I'm just gonna do just some normal knee stitches till we get to the second two. I always try and make sure that I am making it so I can just take the stitches right off the needle. I think that means I have to go that way. Oh no, Odette. I think I have to pull them off the needle this way. I can never remember, and I end up doing it wrong. I just like put them on a needle, then put them off the needle, kind of thing, you know? Because I'm a bit sick. I'm a bit sleepy. I should be counting these to make sure I have the right amount on, but I'm not. Oh, I just dropped that one. Come here. Yeah, so I thought I'd do a little stream because it's been too long. Everything's been happening, you know. And it's not great. But we're making it work, it's fine, it's cool. Come on, get up the needle. My tension on these are absolutely awful. The tightness of the stitches after the 3 into 3 is absolutely insane. I was working on this for as much as I could, I think last week or the week before, but like I literally cast it on and got this whole thing done in a few hours. I don't know if it's specifically because this yarn's quite fuzzy, like you can kind of see in the thing it's quite fuzzy, but it keeps like pushing a ton of fibre, so I end up with this giant like hairball. It's really weird. Although my cotton yarn did do that too, so I don't know if it's just a me issue, but maybe, I don't know. I have ordered some fun yarn. One is here, one is not out yet. Stop. So I think I'll do a video when that is here. I ordered the I think it's the it's either the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit, I can't remember. Well, I'm gonna just have a look because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Keep getting emails off Uber. I'm like, stop. Oh, I tell you what, man, I am a tired bean. Where are you? Where are you? From Gamer Crafting Yarns. And that is the wrong email. That is just telling me that it's coming soon. Lord of the Rings. That's what I got. I got the Lord of the Rings Level Up Mystery Hand-Dyed Yarn Box. I got Sparkle Sock and 2 extra main skeins. I didn't fully understand what it meant, so I don't actually know what I'm gonna get. I don't know if it's like 2 extra main, as in I'm just gonna get 3 Sparkle Sock skeins. I don't really understand what I bought, but I was very happy. So, I don't really understand what's coming. I don't know if they're all going to be the same colour. I don't know if they're all going to be sparkle sock base. I don't know. But I ordered it because I wanted it. And then I also got a Yarn Loot mini mystery grab bag because I just thought that was kind of cool. So, they are supposed to ship out, I think, later this month. I think at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. I think it's like depending on how many orders that they get, but I'm not in like a grand rush or anything like that, so. Right, so we're doing it on the back too, which means I need to put these two on hold, right? I'm looking at it as if I could see. Yeah, I tried to get some new background music and then that just failed. I downloaded it and it was playing in my downloads and then I tried to add it to the stream and then it was just silent, so I was like, okay, cool. Okay. That's great. Love that for me. And then I couldn't find my old one, but luckily OBS had it saved, so that is cool. So that's why we have the old music, because there was actually no music in this scene, which is really annoying because I'm sure that I copied it from the last setup that I had, because I was just going to change, because it worked. I was like, I'm just not going to touch anything, and then I'll just change like the overlay that you can see. So because I'm doing this, I'm actually going to put a stitch marker between these two sets of needles on here. Just means that I don't have to count. Are these where I keep them? No, it's not. These are my extra little charm things that I'm going to put on to these guys eventually. ASMR? I don't really like ASMR. Fun fact. The tapping sounds bug me. I found them. The tapping sounds bug me, and I'm like food ASMR, which makes me want to rip my teeth out. So yeah. I got a little pumpkin. I like these ones. And I got a butterfly. And I got a big flower. I think I'm gonna use the butterfly actually. I think it's quite pretty. And then I just have like the standard kind of plasticky ones that you get with everything. And I was like, did I get the ones that are like love hearts? You know, like the little plastic body bit is a love heart. They were so much more. You got so many less for the same price as like the normal ones, and I was like, I don't really want them that much, you know. So I just stuck with like the standard ones. But now I have these ones, so I can make these as cute as I want. Stop. These are what I got the shrinkies for, like my Halloween shrinkies. Because I want to colour them in, shrink them down, put the pull in them, shrink them down, and then put them on these things. Because I just think that would be really cute and a little bit more unique. But I still have not yet googled what like medium would be good for them. Whether it's like crayons or pencils or pens or like stuff. So I'm just going to move these extra two out of the way because they tend to bug me. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra heathen, I will just put these two on one stitch and just kind of go as if it's on one thing, with again putting one of these in the middle, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to like behave. But what are we doing? Right, where are we? I think we're down here. For my little check off list. I think we're down here. 16 each, but that is definitely not 16. 5, 10, 15. Well, that's 17. Wait. Oh, because it says one more and then 10. Okay. I'll let you off. I'll let you off. Do you know what? Past me might have known what she was doing. What am I doing? Repeat. Yeah. Cool. Slip one. slip on and pearl them all. Wait. Do we? I thought we pearled from that side. Am I supposed to be facing this way? Before heel flap is worked flat on the last 33 stitches before the stitch marker. Well, row 1, wrong side. Yeah, but you don't. I've got to get over there. So I'm just gonna knit across here, and if that's wrong, sue me. I had that happen to me on the bus, and my needle just like flew. So I only do cable needles. Are they called cable needles? Might be glue. Yeah, cable needles. Because they're connected by a cable. Yeah, and then it just like flew down the bus, and I was like, okay, maybe that's enough. So I only bring like my crochet stuff, because it's just like the one hook. And if I have to bring a sock, I'll bring it on the cable needles. Just so I don't have anything flying down the bus again. It's quite embarrassing. I had a guy once, I was making like record player coasters, so it was just a case of like, it was either a double crochet or a triple crochet US all the way around. So it was like super mindless to do, and I just had to like keep count. Because I think you increase every second stitch or something. Yeah, stitch or something. Or every third or something. So I just have to keep count of that, so that's fine. And the guy kept turning around just like staring, like full, just like eyes and mouth open staring. And I was like, I could obviously see him because he was in front of me, but I'm just like, my eyes are on my work and nothing else. And he was like, are you knitting? And I was like, no, this is crochet because knitting is with needles. Every time I go into the spiel of like, this is crochet because it's got one hook, knitting needles, you need to have two. Because it's a crochet hook and knitting needles. And he was like, what are you knitting? And I was like, okay, cool. You never even listen to me. And I was like, oh, it's just a coaster. And he was like, could I have it? And I'm like, it's a coaster for like a shot glass at this point, dude. Because I'd only just started, so it was like literally the magic ring. And that was it. And I was like, it needs to have like 3 more doodads. And he was like, I'm getting off in 3 stops. Can I have it if you finish by then? And I'm like, I'm not going to be finished by then. What do you think I am? Like, and it was just really kind of, I don't know, I guess he was being interested, and that's kind of sweet, I guess. But it was just a bit weird. A little bit weird, and I was kind of happy when he got off. And he was like, it's not done yet, is it? And I was like, no, sorry. And then he got off, and then waved to me as he got off the bus. And I was like, okay, that's weird. But, it was something, you know, occasionally I just get stared at, like old people tend to, I'm just gonna get rid of this because it's bugging me. Old people tend to stare at me a lot. I don't know why. I would have thought they'd be like, oh cool, someone's name, but I don't know if they're trying to work out what I'm doing, or if I'm doing something really wrong and they're like, this bat is like blaspheming our sacred name, you know? I don't know. Because no one's ever been like, oh my god, cool, you knit. Except one lady. Okay, I tell a lie. I was knitting at work in my break. Because I worked in like a cafe type thing. So when you're on your break, you kind of just sat at one of the tables in the corner, you know, when it wasn't full. And I was just like, okay. I think I was late for my first break, so I ended up having like 20 minutes break instead of 15. And I was like, oh, that's enough to get a round done on this thing. So I got my project. I can't remember what it was. Probably socks again. But I got my project and I sat down at the table, and this lady was like, oh my god, you can knit. What are you knitting? She asked me if I was pregnant, and I really wasn't pregnant. And I was like, okay, I thought we knew not to ask people if they were pregnant. And she was like, are you knitting a baby girl because you're pregnant? And I'm like, woman, it's a sock for my foot. What kind of tiny baby will fit in a sock for my foot? But I was like, no, it's a sock. And then she wouldn't drop that I was pregnant. And I was like, okay. Do you know it's one of those conversations where you're not being listened to? It was just easy to be like, yeah, cool, I'm Bogan, why not? Like, I don't have any kids. You know, it was just like one of those conversations where you're like, nice, you're just talking to talk at me, not to talk to me. Cute. But she did bring me, she was like, oh my god, I used to knit all the time, but now I have, I can't remember what she said, but she said she has like really painful, like to burn her hand. It was really painful. Okay, can you see my boo-boo? I got this one here, and then right in my thumb joint right there. I literally got it from trying to open this. Like when you turn like that, this was like glued on. I couldn't open it properly, and it didn't stop me when I couldn't open it. So I just tried to like brute force it, and then I got like manky hands. But it only kind of stings a lot when I bend my finger, so it's fine. So we are doing slip on and then pedaling to the end. But she brought me a load of Jean Greenhow books. She brought me almost the full collection. Almost. I'm missing the girl with the blue dress and the dogs, and I'm missing, I can't remember. Oh, Teddy Bear's Picnic, that's the one I'm missing. I'm missing another one, but I can't really remember. But Teddy Bear's Picnic is the one that I'm like on the look for. But I've only seen them on eBay for like £20 for one book, and I'm like, absolutely not. And I'm tempted to buy it from the official site because, bless her, Jean Greenhow passed away. But I believe her family, like her kids and stuff, keep the website alive. So I don't think they come out with any new patterns, but they, you know, are keeping like her memory alive and stuff. And I was looking into it, and she did have some controversial patterns, of which I do not wish to say because they genuinely scare me. I remember when I was a baby bat, I went to Scouts, which was an entirely regrettable time. Don't even. I hated my time though, but you've got to stick to something, and I picked the wrong thing. So anyhow, there was a house that I would pass, and they would have tons of those dolls. You know the ones I mean? That were like very racially bad, with the big lips and the afros and stuff. And it was like, oh my god. But this house I would walk past would have like 12 of them in each window. It was really scary. Like, it was just like the house had like an aura, and it was just so off-putting. Yeah, and that was just like a core memory. But she had a pattern for some of those, and I believe they have been taken from their site like a long time ago. I believe. I couldn't find, not that I was like looking for them to buy them, but when I read up on them and like, you know, people being like, hey, you probably shouldn't do this. When I was looking on the site to try and find the book that I don't have, it wasn't on there. So hopefully those are gone. Obviously I don't know how many were put into production, and if you have one, like, I guess it's a piece of history, I suppose, but like maybe ban that or dispose of it in a non-environmentally harming way. But yeah, so I'm on the lookout for that missing book that I have, because I think it would just be so neat to complete the set. I haven't actually made anything from any of the books. Also, I'm using my pumpkin yarn bell. This was a special commission that my mum made to a potter that made his own yarn bells, and he would make them like normally, and I was like, oh my god, I love these. But I really love Halloween. I love everything about it. And I was like, oh my god, I would love it if it was like a pumpkin. Like, how fun would that be? And she sent him a message. It's from Mitford Pottery, if you want to check him out. I believe he's on Facebook, and he also does live streams. I'm not sure if they're on YouTube or if they're on Twitch. I believe it's YouTube. But he's just a chill guy, you know. I met him, and he's just such a chill dude, you know. He's like the grandpa everyone wants, you know. He's like so chill. Seems so nice and genuine and stuff. And she was like, orange like a pumpkin, and that was all she said to him. So we weren't sure if it was just gonna be like a normal one, you know, like a straight bowl kind of thing, because you can like, it comes in a bit, oh, hang on this way, it comes in a bit like a pumpkin once you cut the top off, and it's got the tram lines at the side. But we weren't sure if he was just gonna make like a straight boat, like a normal bowl, and then it be orange. But he actually, like, this was what I this is what I had in my head, and I really love it. I use it all the time. The only thing that doesn't go in here is the projects that I have that are locked in a bag, because I put them through the hole thing, and there's no way to get them back out the hole, so because I'm a bit dense. But yeah, I love my little yarn bowl. He's big enough for a sock ball, you know, or anything for like a small, like a double knit 100 gram would probably fit in here. But I don't know if like Aaron would fit, you know, just because of the dimensions of it. But I'm really happy with it. I love it so much. Where am I going? Why am I here? What are we doing? Row 2, right side. Slip on, knit one. Okay. Slip one, and then slip, knit. You're supposed to put your yarn forward when you slip, but I don't got time for that. How did I even get onto that? I have no idea. But yeah, so she gave me these books. I have them somewhere. I don't know where exactly they are. But then a lady came in. And she was like, oh, I'm looking for the same book that I'm missing. The same one that I don't have. And she was like, oh, I'm looking for this book. Do you have it? And I was like, oh, I have all of these. But I don't think we have that one. Because it had been a while since I'd looked into it. And then she was like, oh, this is like a, you know, these are so good. You have almost the full collection. Like, I'm impressed that someone your age has all these. And I was like, oh, I was given them from a lady in the cafe because she saw me and was adamant I was making a paper. And I was not. But and she was like, oh, these are so cool. You haven't made anything from them? And I was like, no. I get... these are so cute and tiny. Let's see if I can find them and bring them to show you guys in on stream. Because I think I want to have like a bookcase or something that's just for like my craft books, because I really like books. And I would like to do it where I've got all my sewing books in one place, my knitting books. I don't really have any crochet books actually. I have, I think two. I think I have one that's like funky squares that my mum got me when I first got. I don't think I have them. I don't. I think they're in a box downstairs. Tragic. And then I have. Oh, do you know what I do? I have. Please excuse me, but I have a ton of these because my mum subscribed to these for a year, and I really love them. They're so cute, and everyone's work's so good. It's actually one of these bears that I want to make. Maybe crochet for Halloween. Crochet pattern. See how I get so distracted. Like, some of these people make some such like amazing bears. Look at that. I don't think I could have shown you this. What's the creepy crochet? Hang on, I want to show you the bear I want to make. Because on my list, if you guys remember, not the bunny, don't want the bunny. I want to make a traditional bear. A bear. Look at this deer. Look at this deer. Looks real. These people are crazy skilled, you know. I would love to do like an interview / like workshop with these, you know, with like someone. Because these guys are just so cool. This guy, I want to make this guy. He's like, I want to make this guy. He's so tiny. That's her hand. Like, he just sits. He's so tiny. He's so tiny. I love him. But yeah, so I really like. That's the back. I like the front of it. I love bears too. I have so many different hobbies. I have so many of those magazines. Do you know what else I have so many of? Dude, this is just like an expose. I really loved craft magazines back when I was younger, and I still have them because I just don't like throwing things away. Oh no, I've been not in it. Ow, no, out. Be gone, not. No, don't make it like that. Sorry, hang on. Because it's so fibrous, it's not my favourite thing to try and like pull to undo. he's just there. Is that just fluff? It's just fluff. There was literally no knot, it was just fluff. Delightful. But yeah, I have like tons of like craft magazines from like 2014 and stuff. And have I made anything out of them? Maybe 2. Am I getting rid of them? No. I would just like to have a space where I can just be around stuff, you know? Now what are we doing? Slip on pearl. I just like it, you know? And like in all those books, you have people's accounts where they're like, oh, I got into doing this when I was like 12 because my mum did it and it was so cool, and now I do this and I do that, and it's just so inspiring to me. The craft magazines I have downstairs are just like a giant shopper bag. They weigh a ton. And they did a segment where they took you through the workshop, and it was just so cool seeing the pictures, and then like, this drawer is just full of like sticks my child brings me and I don't know what to do with them, so they're just in here while I work. And it's just so like, it's so human, you know? It's so cool. But I really like stuff like that. I think it's so inspiring. I like this music at the bop. I was trying to find some jazz music for us, but I couldn't find any that were royalty free, so that did not happen. My driving. I have a driving lesson on Sunday morning, and it's been going really well. I'm doing roundabouts somewhat independently, but they're still a little bit of a headache for me, just because I'm kind of, my main issue is speed on approach, which is like really bad. You know, you can't be doing roundabouts in 3rd gear going 25 miles an hour. News to me. And I took a couple of speed bumps at I think like 18 miles an hour, and my instructor was like, if you try doing those at 12, it's way nicer. I was like, in my defense, the road was a 30-mile-an-hour road, so I was just kind of, you know, oh, hang on, I'm not putting any of these down. We've gone there and back and there again, and now it's a knit one. Well, slip 2, knit 1, slip 1. But yeah, I just want to have like, I can't pick things up with my nails. I'm torn between like just cutting them off and then pinning them. Like, I like having long nails. They're a bit of a problem. And then when they snap like all the way down. It's quite painful. So I need to just kind of be a bit better at maintaining them, you know? I'm trying to think of any drama I've seen. I don't think I've seen too much knitting drama recently, or it's just not been like shown to me. To be honest, I haven't really seen much knitting or like crochet kind of stuff recently, to be honest. Instagram keeps showing me weird things, and like everything's an ad and it's so stinky, you know? I want to go on and see like cool things. I want to see what I would say my mutuals, but I don't really have any friends. But I want to see like what the people I'm following are doing, not like my 6th Airbnb ad in like 4 minutes. You know? And it just kind of like turns you off a little bit. But what can you do? I do not know. But you know, it is what it is. I am hoping to get myself sorted in a little bit. I might be looking into moving out potentially. Not like immediately or anything. I don't have the brain capacity for that just yet. But I think it would be cool if I could go somewhere and have my own space. Like say for like my crafts and stuff. We're getting a storage unit. Oops, I'm throwing things. So that'll hopefully make things a little bit more organised. And it's a walking distance, so if I decide I want to do something, I can just go and get my things, you know? Guess what? My brother is going to go get a little cat, and they're so cute. He sent me a video. Do you want to see? You want to see the video? He's a little mama. They're so cute. So cute. Oh, my reflection just like, well, the picture was reflection. They're so cute. But yeah, so we're getting a little kitty cat, and it's called Marmalade, and it's got ginger on its face, so it's gonna be one of those. So I'll have to tell you what antics it gets up to, because it's definitely gonna have orange cat hardware, like software, should I say. Bless its soul. They're so cute. Mr. Pumpkin has been out and he's loving life. He likes to sit in my hair and he tries to get in my bubble. Because I don't think I have it here, which is a bit annoying. Oh, it's down there. Sorry. I have a scrunchie in my hair normally, just because normal bubbles tend to give me a headache. Does anyone else get that? I don't know. I get a headache and then I get grumpy and it's not nice. But for work especially, I need my hair up my face for like safety reasons. So I've opted for a scrunchie that I made myself out of a sample of, I think, curtains or like some kind of upholstery fabric, but it's fine. It's cool. But he would just like wrap around my hair and then try and go in like the folds of my scrunchie kind of thing, and it was just like, where are you going, dude? But he's cute. He's so tiny. He's eating once a week, and he's really special. Bless him. Quinn bought him a little like food dish, and so he puts the little pinky on the food dish, and then he just like throws it off and ends up eating it in the aspen because he's special. But you know, he's cute, so you let him off. But you know, don't hold me accountable for his eating habit, his manners, terrible manners. He's impossible to teach. Bless him. Goodness me, I'm gonna get a drink after this row, I think. Let me see. I've recently been watching, a friend got me into it, Blood on the Clock Tower, and I've been watching, is it Yogi Cast? Yogi something or other? It was on her Twitch, so I don't remember, and I can't go and like look at the history, but I was watching that. I was watching their Special Pride one. It's so much fun. Oh my god, I want to play. She was like, do you know what this is? And I was like, I've never heard of this in my life. And she was like, oh, it's this is your shit. She explained to me best she could, bless her. And I was like, it's just gonna be easy if you just show me it. So we watched this stream. It was quite fun. It was quite fun. I think she said a new episode came out yesterday, but I missed it, so I'm gonna have to watch like a VOD or something, because I think I want to talk about it with her. Oh, in other news, guess what? Big drink, sorry about that. Okay, not big news, but I re-downloaded Minecraft and I'm having a whale of a time. Oh my goodness. I'm building a lighthouse and it's not going well. The tutorial isn't really like a flushed out tutorial, with all due respect. And the size just doesn't make sense. Like, he said to do a 17 square like diameter. Obviously it's a square, it's Minecraft. Do that thingy circle for like the actual tower bit. But I can't make it look like I don't know if I'm just being special, but like the pattern that he laid out does not work, or I'm being dense, which is entirely plausible. So, but I did go in the comments and some people have said that he switches from measuring inside the block to like outside the block, and that's a bit confusing. So I think that might be where I'm going wrong. I think I'm measuring inside when I should be outside. maybe, or I'm just being dense. Entirely plausible. But it's been fun. It's been fun. I think I'm now putting like the roof on the house bit, so that's quite fun. I'm trying to make it look rusticy kind of by putting. I keep putting the needle in my mouth. Sorry. By putting like different bricks on it and stuff. But I don't really have an eye for that stuff, so I don't know if it just looks kind of boop. It's the kind of annoying part of being like a costume designer and like trying to be an artist and stuff. I just don't have an eye for like design. I'm very much a replicate person, which is okay if like, you know, you're in a museum or whatever and they want to replicate one of the costumes to be able to actually wear it, or you know what I mean, to give something to like the kids to handle, whether or not damaging the actual thing, or you know, to see how something moves you'll need to replicate it in like modern fabric, or you know, as close to historic fabric as you can get, but that isn't the original, you know. Or for like, oh, I like this outfit at the Met or whatever, I'm gonna make it. I have my skill lies in that half, which is not as impressive. I don't think anyway, but it kind of sucks because I see people designing super cool stuff and I'm just like, oh, I don't have that. I'm too dangerous. I think everything cool's already been made, you know. But oh, yes, I forgot. Back to the conversation about buying new yarn. Right, I bought this, and I only bought one because I didn't know if I was gonna love it or not. So I was like, if I buy one and I hate it, I'm just gonna use the yarn like to just make like something with, and then it will just like color change. Big yarn, like as pair kind of, you know what I mean? If I can't get my tension right, but I want to do a video on this. I think I do only have one, and it said one makes 12 squares, so I might do either a bag, because I don't think it's gonna be enough for. I could do a pillow, I guess. I don't think I have any blue, you know, to like have two pillows that have like 6 squares in them, but I don't know how big they're gonna be, so I don't know. But I thought it was really cool. I didn't really like any of the other colours they had. Oh, come back and focus. But it's just the inspirations: red heart, flower, power, all in one square. So you just pull it from this side. So we're starting with the yellow. I don't know how much of it I can use. You know, like leave outside for my magic ring. But we will see. I'm hoping it's kind of easy to get the hang of. Like, I know it's in the colour bluebell as well, if you were curious. It says a 5.5mm hook, and I do certainly believe I have one of those. But yes, video on this is incoming once I finish some other things, because this isn't like a crucial thing I want to do, but I do need to get more videos posted. So I feel like this is something I can just work on as and when. I am trying to get into like vlog style ish. Like, obviously I don't want to show my face, and a lot of people are like, here's me shopping, here's me eating, here's me at an event, blah blah blah, but I kind of don't have the confidence to film in public yet. Shows people around and stuff. I'm quite self-conscious, which I think is natural, you know. I think you either get over it or you like do that to what's it called, like give in to it. But I want to do like sewing-y vlog type of content, you know, like craft vlog, where I'm just kind of like, here's my thing, here's what I'm doing, here's the time. Oh, that wind is picking up. I also want to get into woodwork, which I don't have any of the tools for, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but I would like to make my own like raised planters. I just think that'd be so cool. Like get some pallets or something and just make some raised planters, because I like I like flowers. I'm not a big flower guy. I don't really know much about them. I tend to kill them. But, you know, fun and stuff, isn't it? My friend's got a green thumb, so I just got a hers, and she's like, look at my flowers. I'm like, whoa. Yes. The other big thing I wanted to say, on Monday, I am getting first aid trained, which I hope I pass. It's like a 3-day course thing. I'm kind of nervous I'm gonna do something wrong, and they're gonna fail me, and then I'm gonna go back to work, and they're gonna be like, what the you know what I mean? Like, I figure it's just gonna be a case of, like, listen to the thing and do what they tell you, but I just, you know what I mean? Like, I've never been before, and I'm just kind of nervous, but yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. It is something I wanted to do for a while. That and sign language. I wanted to, like, learn sign language for such a long time, but I found the YouTube tutorials were a little bit, not confusing, but it kind of felt like I was trying to learn from, like, 20 different sources, and they all had their own different plans, and, like, I appreciate a sign should be a sign, and I keep getting adverts for free ASL courses, but obviously I am British, so Miku does not like me, and I don't know, be learning the wrong thing, you know what I mean? I'd rather just start off with BSL, but I haven't found any courses that aren't like over £100, and I don't really, you know, it's not like something crucially up there for me. No one in my work would need me to learn sign language, so I don't feel like, you know what I mean? Oh, what happened here? This is a bit weird. Yeah, something's definitely happened here. Right. I'm gonna undo that one, and then I don't think you should be a stitch. Or have you been missed during the pearl? No, because you would be slipped, right? Yeah. And you're gonna be knitted together, because I don't trust that you should be there. And that's gonna be okay. I think I worked out. Either we end up with the wrong amount of stitches, or I'm right. Either way, it's fine. All fixable in the end. I bought some of a lady's pattern. I believe she's called Crochet with Me. I believe they're hair patterns I bought. I could probably do someone else, actually, to be honest with you. But I bought, I think, 4 patterns maybe. I bought a cat one, I bought the spider one, and I bought one that has like bloody handprints. Oh, that was quite cool. So I don't know when I'm gonna work on them, because to be honest, I'm not really a blanket person, but I think it's just because I have so much going on. I might set a goal for next year to make one of them. And then I have some patterns from Violet Figments that I want to get into, like, so bad. But again, I have so much I need to do already. I just don't really have the giggles to, or like the space and organization, you know, like in my brain, in my room, in my life, you know. But it is what it is. Quinn bought me Potion Craft, so I'm gonna have to make some thumbnails for that and play that on stream at some point, because that's quite fun. But yeah, I just thought if I would knit on stream, then I might get more done. I completely forget that when I have a hand cam stream, it turns into show and tell. So I get nothing done. But, you know, it's fun, isn't it? I've been trying to look at, like, how to upgrade your YouTube channel, but and it's a bit like, because everywhere tells you to like niche down and do like one thing, so the algorithm knows where like what pocket of the internet to promote you to. And I'm like, I get that. But I like so many things. I don't want to leave one out. I don't want to focus on one. I don't think I'm capable of focusing on one. Because I just do different things, you know? But then they're like, do shorts. Post like 6 shorts a day. And I just don't have the energy for that, you know? But I definitely need to get my finger out on the pre-recorded content. Because obviously if it is pre-recorded, it means I can like structure my thoughts a little bit better than these live streams where I just ramble and show stuff. But I think these are fun. Where am I? This wow, we made it to 5. Right, slip. Come here. But yeah, it's been okay. It's been good. It's been cool. I made spaghetti. Oh my god. The other day, and I used, is it arrabbiata or something? The pasta passata with like chili in it, and it was the grossest thing ever. I don't know. It was a mistake, but you know, it was great. And obviously, I decided to make enough for dinner the next day. So I was just looking at this pasta that I didn't want, but I hate wasting food, so I gave it to Quinn. Bless him. He does so much for me, Quinn. I want to stream with him at some point, but I don't know how that would like optically work. He's like a big Street Fighter nerd. He tried to teach me. Bless him. Oh my god. I picked. I can't remember what she's called. It's gonna bug me. What was she called? I've not got a name at all. But just like a wrestler's going on, I think. Like a... I don't even know what she was called. But anyway, he tried to teach me, and oh my god. I got so far, and I was fine. And then there was just one move I got stuck on for like 3 hours. And it was like 10 o'clock or something that we started. And he was like, oh, we can go to dinner after you've learned this move. And then I got stuck on it, and it was like 2 p.m. and I was like, babe, I'm dying. I need to eat. And he was like, do this move, like as a joke, you know. He wasn't actually gonna lock me in there, but it was just like, oh. I'm just gonna get this one done. My issue was like my swiftness between the inputs, which shocker, which is why I play like point and click games, but not the point at all. But yeah, so I don't know what. He plays Minecraft with me because I'm sad and lonely. Oh, my headphones are dying. I literally just charged them. I just think I haven't. I feel like I've charged them for weeks. I lied. But to you, Sean. I think I've hit like a roadblock with my language learning. Don't hate me, but I am still using Duolingo. I want to delete it, but I like the gamey aspect of it, and like it counts my days. And I know I can just get a day tracker. It's just not the same. But I need to stop being stinky, and I need to get rid of it because I don't agree with them like laying off a ton of people to use AI and stuff. Like I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I am still currently stuck on I'm okay. Where's the hospital? Which is just a useful sentence to have. But I think it's my like 2nd week and I'm just kind of stuck on it. And I need to do like longer study sessions, whereas I put Duolingo off till like I'm going to bed. And then I'm like, oh, just 5 minutes. Which obviously is the point. But I don't think it's actually, I don't think it's actually benefiting me, you know. I think I need to like carve out like a couple of hours where I can just learn, you know. And I learn better by like writing down the sentence and like highlighting what parts of what, you know? Oh, I don't think I have a book with me. I brought my show and tell because it's an Odette strip. There's my Halloween cardigan. I'm so happy. It's my Hexy cardigan. This is one side of it. The other side got packed in a box somewhere, and I don't know where. So we just have this one side for now. It's got this like orange and purple. This is all like just the one ball. It's quite fuzzy. This one is like a bigger. You get less yarn in the ball on this one compared to this one. So I wish I would have done, I think, 3 rows of black for every 2 of the orange colour, but I think I only have, yeah, I've got the black attached here, but I think I need to make some squares to go down the back, and then I think it'll fit a lot nicer, because I just don't think I'm going to have enough of this, because this is like really nice and soft. So I want this to be on the cuffs and ideally on the neck bit. You know, to like come down. I'm pointing at myself, you can't see. To like come down the neck bit, and then maybe have the black to go around the bottom. Because I want to try and do a rib, which I've never done before. So maybe we should practice on something else first. But like a crochet rib, I've never done that before. I think it's easier. You just kind of go in these, no? But anyway. I think that's all that it's going to need to be done, because like I said, I don't have much of this left. I don't think I have any in this. I don't have any in the bag. So God knows how that got packed. Well, probably with the other side, but yeah. I have this, and I can't wait for it to be done, because I think it's like 2 Halloweens now. Yeah, this will be its 2nd Halloween, I think. And then I think it's been like 5 Halloweens since I actually wanted to make a Halloween hexie, as I call it, because I love these colours. I think they're so pretty. But yeah, I have that I need to finish. But I don't really know if I can make like any content with that. I think it just has to be like a general, this is what I'm doing this week, this day, this kind of whatever. Because it's already been started, I don't know how useful it would be. Okay, so here's what I need. Excuse my awful handwriting, but I like highlight where things are, like what I'm learning. So like you got tempura, and then tempura, and then like tabimas, food, and then like oishi, and then delicious. Just so it like I can like get the sentence structure. He doesn't wear a coat, so you got like he and then coat and then doesn't. I think it actually should be doesn't wear, but yeah, that's the kind of thing that I really learn from, because it's also just helping me understand the structure, and then I just kind of like write down kind of the keywords in that lesson. Again, just because I think it's actually linked to something good, isn't it? Like writing them down makes you learn more because you're interacting with the thing. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else in the drawer to show you. But you know. I think I just need to like work out what I'm doing with it and stuff, you know. But it's all cool. I've been working out what cover songs I want to do. I'm still on the fence about doing Diamond City Lights, just because of the controversy with the company. But it's an absolute bop of a song. I love it. So. I may just do it for the vibes, you know. Do it for the vibe, as the youth used to say. Oh, I caught that there. Just dropped that stitch, but I caught it. Oh, genius. ton of free patterns that I want to kind of do some videos on, because I don't feel as bad doing free patterns. It's when like I've paid for something. Oh, so you can't like release anything off, so it's gonna be like a loss of income, and I don't want to be doing that because that's kind of stinky. So free patterns, however, it's just kind of getting more eyes on it, right? So I feel less bad about that. There's a ton of free patterns I want to do. I need to find something to make with this. So this was supposed to be a stingray, right? And these are supposed to be the eyes. Obviously, I have got confused somewhere because now it's going this way, but these numbers just do not make any sense. I didn't know there was a knot there. I think that's actually like a factory knot. But yeah, they don't make any sense. So I've just kind of given up on this one for now. But I just don't know what to do with it, you know? This yarn I got from Hobie, no, not Hobie, from the range, I believe. Can you tell I'm British? I got it from the Range's Halloween selection, and there was one that was purple and green, and I wanted to get that one, but I waited too long, and then they ran out, because I was like umming and ahhing, because I still had this one. This one was the one that I used to make my spider with. Oh, that was the pond! Jeez, it's stupid. This is my bag. Again, another tote of stuff, but it's got like all the fabrics that I want to make different bears out of and stuff. And I just think that's so cute. And I just keep in this little pouch. I made this pouch, and my mum put this embroidery on it for me from the machine we have downstairs. But here's a little pumpkin pattern, little kit that I got also from the range like 2 years ago now, I think. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to use the orange in case I do it wrong. So that's why I have them in this, because it was made out of the extra like tiny little ball that I have after finishing up a jumper. So that's why now we're really cool. Yeah, I think I'll do one more. But yeah, I need to find another pattern to do with this, and then I might do, if it's a free pattern, I might do like a video on it. It's all this little cubby thing. I don't know where I stole it from. It was just somewhere in the museum, and I was like, hey, this will hold my failed stingray. So here he is. You know, live, love, love. And he just sits on my little bookcase, waiting to have purpose, you know? But I don't know what I want to make with him. I don't know if I still want to make a stingray, but just a different pattern, or if I want to make something else. I like the idea of making a snail, but I think I would have done that if I had the two different colours. And then had like a pumpkin on his back or something. But because I don't have anything else, I think it's a bit much, right? If it's like an orange snail with an orange pumpkin shell, you know? So I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I did really like the idea of a stingray, but then I might I'll just have to see what I've got, because I have like tons of free patterns and things both on like Instagram and Ravelry that I just kind of bookmark because I think they're cool, and I just never look at them again, and that's bad. I need to go through them. Let's go through them. But yeah, I haven't applied for any crochet testicles in a long time. I just don't think my account is like what they're looking for, you know? Which again is the thing with like niching down. You know, if I just did like my crafts, it would be one thing, but I think because I'm a VTuber as well, I think it's just a little bit weird, a little bit different. And I don't know if, you know, I like fit anywhere wholly, and I think that's what helps you be marketable, which obviously kind of sucks a little bit. I'm in a couple of Discords. I think I'm in Skin Spider's Discord, but I don't speak because I'm too nervous. And I'm in like VTubers Discord and stuff, and I just don't talk because I'm so nervous, and everyone appears to already have like their groups and their clique and same people talking. And so I just feel like I don't think I have any like novel ideas or like viewpoints or anything like that. So I just gotta keep quiet, but I wanna work hard, I wanna make friends. I think it'd be cute to have like a little knitting club. You know, we all come on here like once a week or once a month or something and like work on something. But I'd need like people. So here's what the thing looks like so far. It looks the same. And this guy, that's just kind of cool. I think we're almost coming to the same colors. Maybe. No. Yes. Yeah, I think we're here in the color. So I think we're just a little bit different. But I think it's gonna look cute. So we're gonna leave it here, and then I've gotta get on with packing the museum because I have too much stuff and I need to put it in storage. I wish the crystals would do it for me, but they don't. But yeah, thank you so much for following me. Please don't follow me. But for watching. Well, I did such a little amount right now. Oh my god. I need to stop. I need to move my computer into a room where there's just the computer and what I'm working on. That would like greatly reduce the random show and tell that I do. However, that's not happening. So look at this stuff that I've got. Wow. I don't think I have anything else to show you. I'm like looking around. No, we're good. Right, we're just gonna leave it right here. Again, I'm gonna try and be more active next week. No promises, because my schedule is just a little bit hectic, but you know, we live and we live. I'm working on it. It's fine. You want to see a cute little Minecraft thing? I want to turn these into stitch markers too, and like put like a eyeball thing in its head and then stick it on one of the dangly things. I have that guy. I have a little fox. He's got some berries. Oh, he's got some berries. And then I've got a little creeper. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's like the music thing that he drops. I don't know what this is because he doesn't spit things at you, does he? He explodes. But yeah, so I have a little creepy guy, and I want to put a little like eye thing in it, like a screw. It's got like a hole in it, so that I can hook it onto one of these. And I think that would be so cute because I've had these for ages, and they kind of just sit on a shelf, which I suppose is like a little figure. That's what it's supposed to do. But I feel like I get so much more use out of it, and like be like, oh my god, it's my cute little creeper one, you know. If it was on a stitch marker, and I don't really get out of stitch markers, so I think that's what I'm gonna do with them. But I just need to get my finger out and then buy the little things, the little eyeball doodads, but I don't have any, and I need to do that. Oh, I have these as well. I'm gonna turn these into some. This I got from a Kinder Egg ages ago. Hang on, it's a fish, and then it's a bird. Whoa! I don't know if I'd do it with that one, maybe, but I have a ton of these like Hello Kitty ones. Like a ton of dupes and stuff, so I just think that would be so cute. I would potentially confiscate this balloon off her, just because that's a bit. No, I think it's cute. She can keep the balloon. You know what? She can keep the balloon. And then there's like these little bunnies. I don't know what these are from. They're like, this orange is like Dayglow, but I just think it'd be cute, you know? They're quite cute little things, so I just think it'd be cute. Make some novelty-esque stitch markers. Anyways, show and tell yet again. I'm gonna get skedoodling. I've got stuff to pack, but thank you so much for joining me. Maybe in the next stream we'll have new music. I can work it out. No promises because it's me and I'm a little bit dense, but yes, thank you. Bye.